Well, nearly 15,000 gallons of sewage overflowed into the French Broad River during heavy rains this week.
And tonight, on the eve of a major music festival along the banks of the river, lab results show it's still contaminated. News 13's Ashley Searles is live from the banks of the French Broad. Ashley, it's human waste that's seeped into the river.
That's right, and I can actually show you right here. This is a sample of water taken from the French Broad here in Asheville. I took it just a couple of minutes ago. It doesn't smell funny, the water doesn't look funny, there's nothing odd floating in it, but the lab results came back today and there's something wrong.
That's gross.
On a picturesque, breezy Thursday,
I know there's nasty stuff in there.
Audio that doesn't quite match the visual.
We'll still go through with it.
News today that 14,000 gallons of human wastewater streamed into the French Broad River 2 days ago has officials urging caution to anyone getting out there.
Well, I am encouraged not to drink the water.
Asheville river water samples that came back late this afternoon measured 5 times the normal level of fecal bacteria.
If you go swimming in the river unknowingly in high levels of bacteria levels, sewage in the river, then it can make you very sick.
Further down in Hot Springs, where the French Broad River Festival kicks off along the banks tomorrow, levels were 18 times higher than normal. The contamination all triggered by this week's rains.
If the pipes leak, if you have blockages, you have overflows. But systems aren't supposed to have overflows. That's illegal.
Partially treated sewage flowed out of 2 metropolitan sewerage district locations.
There needs to be increased maintenance to make sure this kind of stuff is reduced, if not eliminated altogether. Sewage in the river is a pretty big deal.
Hey, cutie. Hey. With this guy, I wasn't planning on tubing anytime soon, but I do walk along the river really often.
It doesn't smell right now. You can't see anything gross in there, but still some.
Just wish that there was less pollution getting into the French Broad. It's a beautiful river and it's such a part of our community, and I don't think there's much that would make me feel better about a lot of pollution getting in there.
Now, that French Broad River Festival again kicks off tomorrow, and unfortunately, as you heard there, in one of the areas that's testing the highest for contamination, and the levels have likely already diluted since those samples were taken, and they'll dilute some more, but I'm told today that they still probably won't be safe for swimmers this weekend, but it's also still pretty cold. Reporting live in Asheville, Ashley Searles, News 13.